Afternoon everyone, I hope you're all in a good condition. My name is Evelyn from Grade 11 Hospitality Industry. Today, I would like to deliver my argumentative speech titled Human Trafficking in Indonesia, a hidden crisis we must talk about. What if I told you that modern slavery still exists in Indonesia and it could be happening right in our city? Hidden in plain sight, human trafficking in Indonesia remains a hidden crisis because many cases go unreported, victims are silenced by fear, and societies still lack the awareness and education needed to recognize and fight it. Before we go deeper, let's understand what is human trafficking really means. Human trafficking is the act of recruiting, transporting, transferring, harboring, or receiving individuals through force, fraud, or coercions for the purpose of exploitation. This exploitation may include forced labor, sexual slavery, or other forms of commercial sexual exploitation. From my perspective, human trafficking in Indonesia is a serious problem that still doesn't get the attention it deserves. I believe it is one of the most dangerous human rights violations, yet many people are not even aware it's happening around them. What is makes these issues worse is that the most of the cases remain hidden. Victims are afraid to speak up, and many people don't know how to recognize the signs. It's heartbreaking to think that women, children, or even a man can be forced into labor or sexual exploitations, sometimes even with the approval of people they trust. I feel deeply disturbed knowing that human trafficking can happen in our own city, communities, or even neighborhoods, while we remain unaware. Personally, I think the biggest problem is the lack of awareness and education. Many Indonesians still doesn't understand what this trafficking really looks like. They might believe it only happens in a movie or a faraway place. That's why I believe we need to talk about it more often, especially in schools, families, and on social media. Raising awareness is the first step to preventing it. I also think it's important for the governments, the police, and even us as young people to work together to support victims and stop traffickers. If we stay silent, we allow this crime to continue. A tragic case of human trafficking involved Saleh, a culinary student in hospitality flight. On February 17, 2025, he visited a foundation in Tanjung Priok after being offered a job in Thailand with a salary three times higher. He left the next day believing he would work a luxury hotel. He stayed in touch with his mother for 4 days, then disappeared. 12 days later, his friend informed the family that Solly was taken to Cambodia. On March 3, they received news that Saleh has died. It turned out he has been forced to work as an online gambling operator, not in a hotel. His body was returned on March 15th, and his autopsy showed his kidney were removed without permission. The official case of death was internal bleeding. This case shows us how human trafficking can begin with false job offers and end in tragedy. To fight human trafficking in Indonesia, we must take action on multiple levels. First, education and public awareness need to be improved. School, media, and communities should actively talk about signs of trafficking and how to prevent it. The government must also take stronger steps by enforcing laws more strictly and ensuring that traffickers are punished fairly. At the same time, support systems for victims should be improved, like self-shelter and mental health service. Young people like us can also make a difference by spreading awareness through social media or community programs. If everyone's playing their part, we can help protect vulnerable people and reduce human trafficking in our country.